Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. I hope that things are going well in your worlds. Um, so today I'm in a little bit of a different background, just to say, and just trialing a few things. And I still like the previous one that I've just been doing my videos in. Yes. Okay. Why am I talking to you today? I thought I'd come online and remind you that my 343 series starts on Sunday, the 12th of October, right? It's activate your light language. Firstly, that's what that 343 series is all about. The other thing I wanted to do was, as I was tuning in with my guides about it and my higher self, I was asked to do a light language transmission because I did it last month as well, where I was asked to do a light language transmission to activate people anyway, whether they signed up for the workshop or not. Today, I was asked by my guidance to come in and talk about this with you, to remind you that it's happening, but also to activate anybody who needs to start working with their light language, to become open to that light language and to become aware of this tool that they need now in this time and space for the future to continue the work they're doing on the planet, whether it's energy healing, whether it's mediumship, whether it's discernment, whether it's just to be activated for yourself, to have what we call closet prayer. And so that's what this light language transmission is all about. Okay, to start off with, I'm going to do a clearing for us, and then I'm going to explain a little bit more, and then we're going to do an activation for anybody who watches this video and needs to start working with their light language, whether you sign up for my 343 series or not, but you're going to get activated for the realization that you need to do that. Okay, so here we are. I've got some incense. You're going to go karma kufata la maho, senekaraba tutuba oren chitve. Ore kamatito or anaha etitapa, hornahai, ornamahai, titiforamahai. Hormatzipetu ormahutu valakatutuba oren titito rarekneto atoa. Huawei ramahotavo. Zawe, zawe, zalamakatufo, huawe. Nzete rohamahaua, tsowe. Zawe, atofora, natukle. Kiramato, beloved ones. Karamete, ahoa. Siawura mahate wachatitutafore. Zawe, zawe. So, we invite your teams of light today to come in and to be part of this light language transmission. We invite your teams of light and my team of light to commune for the greater good of the physical, us here on the planet in this time and space. Sorry about the background noise. We're just going to clear again. You've got your activation for your realization, because as I was doing the welcoming in, I was just told that's the activation. You got activated for the realization of whether you are to start activating your light language. Whatever that is, however you do that, whether you do that on your own, whether you come into my workshop to do it. Now, I'm owning my workshop because I'll tell you what, the 343 series, every 343 series I've done so far, I've done, I think, 3 of them. Every time I do those 343 series, something different happens for the people coming in there. That is why you get a recording, but we never sell that recording post the event. It's not something, because sometimes we do that, right? Where we do an event and then we make it available for sale, the recorded event, to the public, if even if they didn't sign up when the time was there to sign up. But this 343 series will not be sold to anybody who hasn't registered for it. So when you register for it, you get it. The other thing is we do the 343 series is 3 workshops over 3 weeks. I start this workshop on Sunday, the 12th of October, 2025. And we start at 7 a.m. New Zealand daylight time at the moment. It's no longer New Zealand Standard Time. We've gone on to daylight time. Okay. So, check your time zone, what that means for you. And I will put a link in the description box for a time announcer, to tell you what that time is in your time zone. Okay, that's there. So we meet every Sunday morning for 3 weeks, and we do this workshop. It goes from 8, I beg your pardon, I'll start again. It goes from 7 a.m. through to 8:30 a.m. New Zealand time, okay? So basically the first week we do an activation ceremony of your 15 chakras, okay? Then the second week we will do the actual activation ceremony, and the third week we get to practice our light language, we get to speak, we get to share, and of course I'll do a further activation. Often anybody who registers for this gets a complimentary session of some kind or the other with me, a one-to-one. Post that just to say, all right, so what I do is the workshop, it's not just in the workshop time that I will work with you. I work with you, post that. I offer it to you and say, well, okay, you can choose when you want to have the session with me, and then let's see how you're progressing. It's almost like a comeback to say, okay, So last month when I did it at a discounted rate because, well, I wasn't really offering that additional post workshop. This month it is at its usual price, and it is 3 workshops. So 3 workshops for the price I think is okay. All right. I might sometimes also give a scholarship of that. I might just give a couple of scholarships. So if anybody can't make the cost of it, then maybe you can apply for a scholarship for it. You just email me and ask me for it, and I will probably say yes to you anyway. But the point is that this is an offering. I offer the collective. I'm asked to offer the collective. But and today it's to say tune in, please. I've activated you to tune in so that you can decide whether you're going to be at the 343 series. Okay, this Sunday at 7 a.m. New Zealand daylight savings time or daylight time, and it's at 7 a.m. yes, on the 12th of October. So waffling and babbling a little bit, sorry about that. Friends, I was listening to Pam Gregory's astrology report for this full moon. Today is the full moon. I haven't checked the time in detail, but I was listening to that, and what I got was she was talking about the celestial body called Celestia. Celestia is aligned with the various celestial bodies like the planets and star systems at the moment. And in this alignment, Celestia being in our energy field, being in our solar system at the moment, implies or enhances our connection to Lemuria and to tools like our light language. So this is why I encourage you, if this is your time to activate your light language, come along to the workshop. And if you want a one-to-one session with me, I offer that too. It's all in the link that I will put in the description box of this video. Okay. So much love to you, so much light to you, and I'm trusting that everything is going well in your world. And if it is not, friends, I encourage you to get into your hermit mode, quiet space, and hold space. Hold space for yourself, hold space for your loved ones, hold space for your community, for our planet, for our cities, all of that. Because this is a time, the transformation and the ascension process is in its really, really intense stages. And so, therefore, bizarre stuff's going to happen, weird things are going to happen. We have to keep walking our pathway of light, high vibrational frequency, and love. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channels. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to please do, because it is something that is going to be beneficial for us, really beneficial for us. It'll give us longevity in this space. And I say us because I work with Kirsty Marie and I work with Lynn Druitt. We do Right Bites, we do neurodiversity, all of those things, right? And so take care of yourselves. And thank you so much for taking care of me when you do all these things and support my work, my mission here on planet Earth in this time and space. So much love, beloveds. Namaste.